Hi, my YouTube family, Stars of a Star, aka Tracy. Let me start this video off by saying to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my videos. I hope that you enjoy them, and I hope that you enjoy following me along on this journey. To all of my regular subscribers, thank you guys so much also for continuing to watch me, to continue to support me on this pregnancy journey. And to everyone who sent me emails, personal comments, messages, things like that, you know who you are. There's no need for me to put the spotlight on you, but thank you so much for being supportive. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for trying to check on me and the baby and make sure that everything was okay and everything was going well. So today I am 15 weeks pregnant. I am officially well into my second trimester. So I'm really excited about that because I can't believe 15 weeks. Wow. That to me is a great milestone, and I'm really, really excited and happy about making 15 weeks pregnant. So yesterday I had a doctor's appointment. I had been having some cramping, a little bit of spotting, really light spotting, nothing really major, but I had been having some cramping and things like that. So when I went in yesterday, I made sure that I mentioned it to my OB, and he wanted to do a ultrasound just to kind of check and make sure. He listened to the heartbeat with the Doppler, and the baby had a great heartbeat. But he said he wanted to do a sono because he wanted to check the placenta. And we got in there, and sure enough, a portion of the placenta is over my cervix, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be there. So what they then did was he has put me on restrictions. No baby dancing, no baby making, none of that. And the baby's already made, but still can't. None of that. No sit down tub baths, no lifting, period. He said if it's heavier than a gallon of milk, can't touch it. No pushing, no pulling, no standing for long periods of time, no driving for long periods of time. Basically, lay around with my feet up for the next 4 weeks. And he's hoping that as the uterus grows, excuse me, he's hoping that as the uterus grows that the placenta will move backwards, that it will move away from the cervix. And I asked him, is it possible that the cervix won't move backwards and that it'll move completely forward? And he said that in all the years he's been doing this, he's never seen one just move completely forward. Normally they do go ahead and start to shift and move backwards some. So we're going to give it 4 weeks, and when I come back in, he wants to scan the placenta again, and if at that time the placenta has shifted, he'll lift the restrictions. If not, then we'll still be under restrictions, and he'll tell us what the next step was. So he did check my cervix, which caused a lot of pain, but the cervix was still closed, was still long. So I was really excited about that. He was, hoping that he wasn't going to have to put a stitch in or something like that if the cervix had started to open. But it wasn't open, and it was still long. So, I'm fine. I'm believing God. I know that with God all things are possible. And I know that this baby was a blessing and a miracle from the time of conception. And so I'm grateful to God for every day on this pregnancy journey. I tell you, I talk to God all day long. I'm constantly laying hands on my stomach and speaking life into my womb and telling God how grateful and thankful I am for the miracle that He's given me. Never, not for one instant, have I, regretted getting pregnant or regretted having to go through what I'm having to go through. It is what it is, and I'm still thankful. Last week I was down completely with my back. My back went out. So this week he is going to allow me to use my heating pad on a low setting. Has to be low. I can still take warm showers. I was taking hot showers. I can't take them hot anymore. I can take the warm showers and stand with my back facing the water and just kind of let the water hit my back that way. He also had me go get this stuff called Tiger Balm in red, which is extra strength, and rubbing that on. We tried it last night. Really didn't seem to help, but I guess maybe if I continue to use it, maybe it'll help some. He also is going to let me go back on one of my pain medicines. It's just going to be a take it as I really, really need it. You know, if the pain is really, really bad, I can take it. We don't want to take it every day because we don't want that to get into the baby's bloodstream. So that's what's been going on with that. Also, to all the prayer warriors out there, you know, I'm grateful for all of the praying that you guys have been doing for me. Please continue to pray. I know some of you know my father was admitted into the hospital on this week. I tell you, it's been a week for me. I got a call on Monday that my father was being admitted into the hospital with pneumonia. And, you know, he's still in the hospital at this time. And it's been so frustrating to me because I can't go to the hospital. They won't allow me to go to the hospital and see him because I'm pregnant. So also yesterday, because of the placenta issue, my doctor had me go ahead and get the H1N1 vaccine. And I wasn't really crazy about getting the vaccine. I wasn't going to get it. But yesterday we talked, and he said with all of the other issues and things that I have going on, he really, really doesn't want me to get sick. No, not even a cold. So we're really taking extra precautions to try to stay as well as possible. Taking my vitamin C every day and avoiding large crowds and being sure that everyone in the house is sanitizing their hands, coming and going. Lysol and bleaching everything down because my kids do go to school. My husband is out all day around other people and working. And I'm just trying to stay away from large crowds and things like that because with what all I have going on, I really, really can't get sick. Is what the doctor was telling me yesterday. So we're taking extra precautions with that. Now, to everyone who voted on boy or girl, I have some exciting news. So yesterday, while we're doing the little scan, we decided to take a peek and see if we could see what the baby was. And let me just say, this baby was so active yesterday for it to be as early as it was in the morning. The baby was just flipping around from one side to the next, and the ultrasound tech would bump my stomach, you know, to try to get the baby to move because she was trying to get a profile shot. And every time she would bump my tummy to get the baby to move, you know, their little arm, the baby would move their arm, but then they would put it right back or put his hand over the face, or, you know, it was just all kind of stuff, nonstop. The baby just all over the place. So when she was trying to see boy or girl, the umbilical cord was in the way. So we had to kind of keep moving the baby, keep moving and hoping that we could get a peek. And we did get a peek. And I'm so happy. I'm so excited to tell you guys. But I'm going to have to tell you in part 2 because my time is running out. So look for part 2 so you can find out boy or girl.